So we're here at CES 2014, and this is the VEX Robotics. Who are you?
All right, so my name is Rich Cressley. I'm the education manager for VEX Robotics. We have with us this time our brand new baby. This is the VEX IQ Robotics system, completely snapped together for elementary and middle school students. We've been around for 10 years. We have a metal version of VEX, which is worldwide, 23 countries at that level. We've got a competition program. There's 8,000 VEX teams, VEX IQ teams, and in the first year only, we've grown to 700 teams already, and we also have a lot of daytime penetration in elementary and early middle school curriculum.
So this is autonomous? It's like a self-driving car?
So this could be you can program these autonomously, you can drive them teleoperated with one of our controllers, or you can have a hybrid version of both. What I was showing you there is this is our gyroscope working right now to try to get it back to a home position. Okay, so that happens in a default condition to teach kids about gyroscopes. And we also have a cool touch LED that will grow in colors. Here it's being used to disable and enable the robot. We also have an ultrasonic distance sensor that comes along with the package, and a color sensor that can recognize colors in 256 shades of red, blue, and green.
Awesome. So can you do some autonomous demo?
Sure, I can. Well, right there, okay, you got autonomous demo. If I can set it down here in the field for you. Right here, I can just show you, this is going to be our gyroscope, bringing it back to a home position. Okay, that's all I have for you right now autonomously. Okay, and again, we can disable and enable the robot, communicating that way with it. You can also use controllers to drive the robot as well. Okay, and we've got our Clawbot here, which is really cool. This is our sample sort of robot with this is our sample robot that has a manipulator with it, right? And
is it the same or different product?
So same product, just has additional parts. Also, you're able to build this out of the basic kit as well. So you can manipulate. I need to open that up a little bit. Take it down.
All right. So can you explain the VEX Robotics? How old is the company?
So the company's about 10 years old. If you're familiar with the hex bug and things like that, we're a wholly owned subsidiary of Innovation First. And VEX Robotics really grew out of a love for working with students and promoting STEM and robotics education.
So it's been how long? 10 years? Or?
10 years as a company. This is the first year for our VEX IQ product now.
What is this?
It's an arm bot. He is just a pick-and-place stationary robot that can pick and place and move objects, sort of like the industry robots that do with automobile welding and things like that.
And you said that the company or the what's called
our parent company is called Innovation First.
Who is doing like robots that are used in competitions?
Yeah, so these robots are used in the classroom and in competitions. We have a competition program that's worldwide. Our VEX program, our metal VEX is used worldwide. We have 8,000 competition teams worldwide, more than 8,000, 23 countries, a huge world championship in Anaheim every year. VEX IQ also has what's called the VEX IQ Challenge. This is one of our competition fields that you were looking at, the VEX IQ Challenge. We had a pilot with 70 teams this past year, and now in our first full year, we've already grown to just under 700 teams, and our first season is only about 6 or 7 months old.
So it's mainly American schools? Or?
No, worldwide. We are worldwide. Mainly American schools involved with IQ because it's new, but we've got a good presence in South America, Europe, UK offices, and like I said, we've got some offices worldwide and resellers worldwide as well.
So this one is plastics?
This is plastic. We have metal shaft, but it's the only metal parts on here. Everything else is plastics, completely snapped together. Okay, snapped together version has these kind of connector pins and things like that go with it. Okay, completely toolless system. Okay, you use the parts to fit into other parts as well. I've got to get back on that shaft and put them right in there, things like that. Right?
You can show here.
Sure.
So this is all that stuff is this plastics and.
Right.
And you also have some metallics?
Yeah, a little bit.
Robots? Like, is that the other one?
Right, so the other one, we don't have that product with us here, but if you go to VEX.com, you can look at the VEX Robotics design system. That's the one we've had the 10 years of experience with. We took that technology, put it in the plastic, made it for a younger audience.
So who are the winners of these competitions? Where are they from?
All over the globe. We've had winners.
How old are they?
So how old are they? So we have middle school and high school, and now elementary school winners. So there are world champions at all levels. The cool thing about our competitions is that the teams work in alliances. They're paired in match play. That means one team works together with another team to create a score. So you might have world champions where you've got one team from China and another team from the United States, or one one team from Mexico and another team from Canada. And it truly is a global experience for those kids at our World Championship. It's really, really cool stuff.
And the championship is about doing what?
So there's a new game that gets unveiled every year in April at our World Championship for the following year. Because
what is the idea, for example?
So the idea basically is to build some sort of cooperative score. Our high school program plays 2 versus 2. Our IQ program plays 2 robots versus 0 to build a score. Sometimes it's putting balls in goals, hanging from places, getting over obstacles. Every year it's different. We have a committee that builds a game and we unveil it every year, and it goes worldwide at that point.
So would you say that robotics is great for education?
Robotics is excellent for education because you can teach STEM principles, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, in almost any way you want, in a very fun, hands-on, and engaging way.
And we're just at the beginning of this world, right?
Right. So I've been.
How much more can we get to?
So how much more can we? So we're just scraping the surface. We know with this. I think the integration into the daytime program. I think the creativity of the students, and I think the more schools and parents and community groups that adopt this are going to drive us to provide them what they want. I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg, and we're going to see some amazing things in our future. Because really, what we want to build is the next set of worldwide innovators and problem solvers, and people who can leverage technologies for good purposes. Because when you look at the big problems across the planet, right? That's really what we need to help cultivate and understand that the engineering discipline, along with the problem solving, along with the teamwork, hardware people working with the software people together to solve problems, that's really what we want to help teachers and parents engaging students in doing.
And we really need to have those children, those kids, build robots that will cook food and do the laundry and take out the trash.
Take out the trash and make my job as a parent a lot easier, and really, really right. So more automated solutions in a world that really, really needs a lot of support that way. Take the humans out of harm's way, the mundane exercises, repetitive exercises, and robotic applications just have so many possibilities going forward. It's really technology and learning that they can use directly in careers.
But you need more stuff to be able to grab things, and to need a bigger brain maybe in the robot.
Right. So
more programming maybe in the future.
So that's all in here already, and they're just stripping it. So these do run autonomously. Students do program. We have free programming tools available over the web. And to be honest with you, what's under the hood in these things is going to continue to improve with time. There's no doubt that it's going to, the students are going to meet these challenges each year on these teams and in their classrooms, and they're going to drive us to provide them with more going forward.
Can you talk just a little bit about the market? So there's Lego is doing something, you're doing something. How many companies are doing things?
We can't really comment on that.
We don't do a lot. There are a lot. So we just know that we want to provide something that's engaging for the students, and we know that in general, not enough students are having these opportunities worldwide. We want to provide as much of that as we can.